Hello fam, and welcome to the first video of my YouTube channel. First of all, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I will try to bring as much valuable content as possible. Like in the future you will find content like meditation, forex strategies, trading psychology, and podcasts with other successful traders. But today, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I want to introduce myself officially and tell you a little bit about what my story has been over the last 3 years. Yeah, because my life has changed completely in just 3 years. In 2018, I was like an employer in a large, very big telecommunication company, a multinational company that has opened a branch in my city. More precisely, I work in a call center as customer care. I was paid very well, like something like 1,000 euro per month. I worked about 8-9 hours a day, and I had in theory 2 days off a week. Yeah, in theory. For some of you may sound like a good job position, and for other people this may sound like a nightmare. It depends on your background, which country you come from, and all the experiences you have had in your life in general, okay? But basically, this job was never a stable job for me because I was a temporary worker, because the Italian law allows companies to rent, in quotes, workers for a certain period of time, like something like 2 years, from 2 to 3 years, something like that. And from the 2016 to 2018, I received something like 30 works contracts, and some of them only for a few days. The most ridiculous ever was like for 48 hours contract. So as you can understand, they had the worker in their pocket. They can do everything they want. Even now, nothing changed. Because this, at the slightest mistake or simply when we were no longer needed, we were automatically fired. With no mercy, okay? No thank you, nothing. Okay, see you next. Goodbye. Okay, thank you so much. So we worked in this situation for 2 years and then we just will be fired. Okay? For this reason, after like 18 months, I decided that this life was not for me. And after talking with a friend of mine who also in the past worked for the same company, we decided together to open our own company in the field of villa rentals, because my region is one of the most popular in Italy in terms of tourism. So we decided to run this business. Okay? And here began the second chapter of my second life. Okay? We started with 0 euros. 0, guys. 0 euros. Okay? I swear to God, 0 euros. We literally went knocking door to door, explaining our idea. And unbelievable, we received our first 5 contracts for management of 5 houses. Technically we had the first 5 contracts. We had 2 normal houses in my city, 2 villas with swimming pool, and 1 farm. Masteria is a typical old villas, old farm that now became like luxury solution for tourists. Okay, it's called Masteria. Long story short, in 2 years we raised a turnover of over 200,000 euros. Yeah, 200k. Obviously, we had to work hard. We washing toilets with our hands, sorting rubbish with our bare hands, and other shit like that. Okay? But we built something from zero, something of our own, and something that allowed us to dream big and to be free. Okay? So reflect on this. because a lot of people complain about their life, but they don't take action. Okay, they are too afraid to quit their job. I don't want to say to quit your job. If you are happy with your 9 to 5 job, it's okay. But if your job become a trap, okay, do something. Do something. Okay. Okay. The third chapter of my life is called lockdown. Because yeah, we worked and we still work in a field of renting villas for tourists. But unfortunately, in March 2020, the Italian government declared a total lockdown. So basically, we were closed. And at that time, I had about 4,000 euros saved up because I had invested all the rest of my money in other properties for the upcoming season. But at that time, yeah, we were closed and there were no tourists because we were in lockdown, you know. Yeah, but yeah, this doesn't discourage me, and because at that time I could survive, but I didn't know what would happen in the future. But I was fine for the moment. So I decided, instead of getting discouraged and panicking, I decided to invest this huge amount of time to learn something new. Because I always saw the lockdown as an opportunity to learn something, to have a huge amount of money only for myself. Not company, nothing, only for myself. Okay? So for this reason I decided to learn how to trade. But at that time I didn't know a single word in English. Okay? Still now my English is not perfect, but at least I can speak with you, I can talk with you, I can understand what you're saying to me, etc. So, but at that time I didn't know one single word in English. Yeah, maybe thank you or my name is Christian or something like that, but I didn't know how to talk, how to speak in English, and I didn't understand one single word. And at that time there were not good mentors in Italy, so in order to learn how to trade, I had to learn English. So I decided to learn English and trading at the same time. Okay? Yeah, the first times were, of course, very difficult, and I just tried to follow what that guy, my first mentor, tried to say to me. Follow the charts, and turn on Italian subtitles, etc., etc. And gradually, I started to understand more and more things, more terminology, to improve my vocabulary, etc., etc. And I started to understand the trading terminology. No, of course, everything became more easier. At the beginning, I was involved, like you, like many of you, in some scam courses, mentors who were scammers, fake signals group, all this bullshit, guys. Okay, everybody been there, everybody. Okay, everybody had the similar stories. Okay, all the people that I knew in my life in this industry went through this bullshit. Signals groups, scammers, blah blah blah. But I was lucky because at that time I had only 4,000 euros, and for this reason, the very first blue accounts were like few hundreds euros, like 200, 300. No, not a big deal. And I was very lucky because I discovered the smart money concept in the very early stage of my, in quotes, career. And soon after, about like a couple of months, 2-3 months, I found Phantom. I joined Phantom, where I found a group that supported me and took by the hand and showed me how to become not only a good trader but a successful human being. Okay, they literally pushed me to be a better version of myself. Okay, and this is the power of teamwork. Okay, you need to find good people that support you in during the bad times and push you to be the better version of yourself. I found this atmosphere and this energy, this vibration in fandom firstly, and I became a coach after only 6 months as a student. Okay, but of course my life as trader has not been all sunshine and roses. Those who follow me on Instagram will already know that I failed FTMO challenge 5 times in a row before I found my way. Okay, so if you are involved in a FTMO challenge for your very first time, or maybe for a couple of times, or maybe 3 times in a row, okay, don't worry. It can be completely normal, okay? Because these companies, which are great for people who doesn't have enough money to start to trade, are designed in a certain way, okay? And the challenge is designed in a certain way because they need to make money, of course. So if you are involved in this process, in this never-ending process, I want to tell you, don't be afraid. Keep it up, never give up, continue to study, and invest time to understand your psychology. Okay, because they were, even for me, were bad moments of panic, anxiety, but I realized that in life, we have to celebrate even failures. Okay, not only our success. Okay, because these failures pushing me to improve myself and get out of my comfort zone. And you have to do the same. And I understood that the hardest thing about trading, and about trading a perp firm account especially, is the emotional part. Our so-called mindset, okay? Okay? We need to understand, first of all, we need to accept losses. Second, we need to understand that we basically trading, we trade a demo account. It's not our money. You will not lose 10K if you lose the account. Okay, you lose only the starting balance, the fee. Okay, so when you understand, when you accept that you can lose, you can control the outcome for every single trade. Everything gonna be more easier. Okay, that's why I started practicing visualization, meditation, yoga, etc., and I started to be involved in Hinduism and Buddhism stuff. Okay, but this is another story, and we'll tell you in another video. I will explain you my techniques and all my this spiritual life. Okay, in another moment. For the moment, I thank you again for subscribing to my channel. Please, please, please go easy on me because it's my very first video ever. And who know me, they know that it's very difficult for me to speak in English because it's my second language. And if I decided to run this channel, it's because I want to have an impact on many people, as much people as possible. So I decided to get out of my comfort zone to do video in English because I know that I can have a huge impact on people's life. And this is my biggest goal in my life. Please leave me a comment with your feedback. I love you all and see you next time.